welcome back to my channel. My name is AJ and I'm going to take you through a few days in my life as a professional dancer. We're starting off today's vlog with a little voiceover moment while I warm up and prepare in the studio to teach a private lesson and film some dance content. So a question I've seen asked a lot recently on social media is, when is it appropriate to title yourself as a professional dancer? And in my opinion, that's when you've chosen dance as a career path. And not everyone is going to agree with me on this, but I think that includes being a dance teacher, choreographer, a performer with a dance company or sports team, or you're a freelance artist that performs in project-based works, you're doing brand deals or campaigns that's dance related for social media or commercial work, etc. Essentially, it's you're getting paid to perform or provide a dance related service. And I know that a lot of us in the dance industry tend to separate the performer versus the dance teacher or choreographer, but I just don't see it that way, and that's my take. And I do want to clarify that it is still appropriate to call yourself a professional dancer, even if you're not actively performing right now, whether that's with a dance company or having booked a gig, because the truth for the majority of dancers is you're not always going to be working on a job, but that doesn't mean that you're not still a professional dancer. I'll chat more about this topic later and where I currently stand with performing, but we're gonna get into some real-time vlogging. What is that? Oh my gosh, today has been a whirlwind. I haven't even had a spare second to talk. Well, here I am. I woke up at 8:30 this morning, had about an hour to get ready, and then had to make my way to New York for my private lesson and rehearsal, which you already saw. Now I am home, finally. So I was at the studio from 11 to 3. And then I spent some extra time just like cooling down, getting changed, etc., you know. And then got stuck in a lot of traffic on my way home. So now it is currently 5:30, long day, and I am just absolutely desperate to get this makeup off. So made a quick pit stop home, and then hopefully we'll see if I can make it to my family's. Usually we eat around 5, so I am super late. Before I head out, I'm going to wash my face and then make some iced coffee to go, because I am absolutely craving something. But in other news, I may have injured my hip at the studio. I was trying a new floor work skill, and as my leg was coming across my body, I felt something like slip almost. Yeah, and I was in a pretty significant amount of pain, but after a few minutes, like, I was able to walk. And I'm fine walking, but I'm still kind of babying it. And if I try to, like, it's the other hip, but if I try to raise my knee, my hip flexor is just like pinching, and ouch. So yeah, I'm really trying not to think about worst case scenario here. I'm hoping that after I do a little bit of TLC later tonight when I get home, that I'll wake up tomorrow and everything will be fine, because I'm supposed to have rehearsal with Gwen tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes and pray that I don't have a terrible injury. Is this not the most chaotic vlog you've ever watched? Because it's definitely the most chaotic one that I've ever filmed. This is short people problems, okay? Where's my speaker? Here it is. Ooh, that's probably enough ice, I guess. I just bought this decaf cold brew and I'm trying it this week for the first time, and it's actually really good. It's not very often that I find like decaf cold coffees, but yeah, I'm just a decaf gal. I can't handle the caffeine anymore, so it is what it is. Although this thing is like $11, and so I don't really know how often I'll be buying it, but here we are. Okay, and then I'm absolutely obsessed with the Chobani creamers. They taste really good. All right, voila. Oh, I forgot my vest. And I just put my shoes on. Okay, let's do this. Just kidding, I'm coming back for you.
Alright, now I'm in rehearsal with Gwen, and I feel like this is the perfect segue into talking about where I currently stand with performing. But before I get into it, quick pause for some rehearsal BTS.
To be fair, that's a very weird place to just be like, let me reach on your... Let me just scooch in here. What is happening? Why did I feel like I was stepping on you?
Okay, so where do I stand on performing? Well, I haven't actually performed in front of a live audience since before the pandemic, which is like really wild for me to say. And it has been such a long dance journey from like 2018 up until now, which I can talk about more in a different video. But basically, at this point, I am just feeling a lot more called to start performing again. My way of stepping back into that space is these rehearsals with Gwen. So Gwen and I actually met and danced together at the Boston Conservatory, and we were roommates throughout our entire experience there. And we're both originally from New Jersey, so now we're able to connect to start creating together. And not only am I so excited to perform again, but Gwen is such an amazing person and dancer, and getting to create with one of your best friends is truly just such an incredible feeling, and I'm so excited for where this process takes us.
Okay, well, I am obviously at the studio now. I just went through my little upright warm-up, which you can find here on my YouTube channel. It's more or less just like my sort of daily dance routine. So yeah, I just did my upright warm-up, and now I'm going to do a little bit of my floor work warm-up, which you can also find in the same playlist. And then we're gonna get to doing some skills, and then I have a 90-minute private lesson with Ava today. Oh, and hip update. So it's definitely feeling a lot better than it was. I think all the ibuprofen and like heating icing I've been doing has definitely helped. Hopefully a mild strain, because I definitely still feel it. Like if I try to raise my knee towards my chest, there's still a bit of a pinching feeling in here. And like I can't on this side do any, extensions past hip level. So that's what we're working with today.
I'm trying so hard not to use copyright music in my vlogs, but I just refuse to dance to royalty-free music in the studio, okay? But maybe one of these days I'll create a vlog where it shows what it looks like for me to spend 4 hours in the dance studio uninterrupted. So no music layered over, no voiceovers or anything like that. And of course I would edit it down to be only probably 20 to 30 minutes long, but let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, just mostly the raw footage of what a 4-hour day in the studio for me looks like.
Very choppy, right? And a lot of like stop starts. And this is starting to look a lot more fluid. So I want you to do it one more time. And I really want you to like lean into that. So even transition moments that feel like they're quote unquote nothing, like make them something and make it like all just like gooey and melt together. Yes. 5, 6, here you go around. Very nice, lovely. If you're here, you would find, yeah, smooth it out. Nice. I mean, I heard it, but that was better. Oh, it's so close. Oh. We want it so badly to work. I'm so excited about how purple the sweet potato actually is. This is the first time I'm making these. It's so pretty. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a vibrant meal. Also, so I am not claiming to be the healthiest person on the face of the earth, okay? But I did want to clarify that all those snacks you saw definitely will last longer than a week. Wow, so nice. Dessert for the night, I have some coffee with my Chobani creamer, and then gonna have one of these mini perfect bars, and then I might also have like maybe 2 of these. Remember it more? Yes, we would. And now it's on
Figure out how to present this plan to the president and Bert? No, why? Let me look into it.
Cheers.
French.
Tepid.
I know.
Hello. So I just got back from the studio. It is almost 8:30. I got back around 8 and then I did, some cleaning up and stuff. Now I'm making myself a little snack plate. I have some Vermont beef stick. And then I'm gonna do some Mary's Gone crackers with this Cava crazy feta spread. So I'm gonna have a little bit of that. I'm also going to do a mini perfect bar and watch an episode of My Lady Jane. And then I'll most likely have a cup of decaf coffee. And I have to get some computer work done. I have to schedule some emails to send out tomorrow morning. All that fun stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much it. I had a very slow day today. I only taught 2 classes from 5 to 7 at the studio. I slept in. I herkle-durkled for longer than I should have. And if you don't know what that means, herkle-durkle is like It's a Scottish term that means to lay in bed or lounge around when you should be up doing something. So yeah, I definitely did a lot of herkle-durkling today. Much better. Listen, if I'm not drowning in sweats, I don't want it, okay? So I also cannot drink anything unless it's out of a straw because my teeth are so sensitive to cold beverages. And I also I love the feeling of a cold fizzy beverage, but I can't drink it regularly, so I need a straw. And that's my story.
Francis.